Welcome to another episode of Bad at Golf. Myself and my Purple Prince socks are at Fountains Golf Course. We're starting off on a par 5, and a guy who normally wears grays and blacks decided to go full yuppie when I got recommended this purple shirt, golf shirt, on Amazon. I knew they'd go perfect with my Purple Prince socks a friend gave me. So I hit about a 240-yard drive. Second shot there, towed it, went off to the left. This is where everything goes wrong. Seems like that always happens on the first hole. I chip, I hit these branches, blocks it. Now I'm already on shot 4, and I'm in a little worse of a position. Now I've got to go over a big pine tree. And I end up shorting it into the bunker. So now what do? A good bunker shot. I'm getting better at them. Not. Yeah, so this opening hole, par 5, start off with a 7, double bogey. I don't know about you, but par 3 seems to be my nemesis. I can't tell you how many times I don't hit the green off of the tee. Then you got to chip it on, and then 2 or 3 putt. I get 5s on par 3s. More often than I get pars on par 5s. So it's a par 3, and we're already on our third shot. So, you know where this is going. Not in the hole. Yeah, slightly miss it, bring it over. I'm a foot and a half out, something like that. Maybe close to 2 foot, I don't remember, but put it in for the bogey. No, double bogey. A 5 on a 3 like I always do. Short par 4 here. If I hit it good and hit the fairway, I could put the ball on the green from the tee. I hit a really nice drive. Went 275, I think, but I pulled it to the right, so I went off the right side fairway with a nasty lie right behind a tree. So at this point, I'm chipping out to the far left-hand part of the green, and I'm thinking bogey. I know what you're thinking. I was thinking it too. 40 feet away on the fringe. This is 3-putt territory. That was a really good putt for me. From 40 feet away, I just put it about 4 foot past the hole. And the whole time I was thinking, oh no, bogey, tap it in for par. Hole 4 here is the second par 5 of the day, and I'm just hoping I don't repeat the score of the first par 5. Do not need another double. A decent drive, about 245 yards, and I'm only about 8-10 foot off the rough on the left-hand side. I'm a 16 handicap golfer, and as us high handicap golfers, amateur golfers, know, just when you think you're in the perfect position, you chunk it and end up short and have to chip a second time. But I put this chip within a foot of the hole and picked it up for par. Here's our next par 3, and it's a par 5 for me, as we've seen on the previous par 3. So I'm showing you my full swing pattern, my pre-shot routine. I take 2 swings close, get a feel for the touch, the distance, line it up, get my feet set. I always like to keep my body moving and then fuck it up anyways. I'm dreading this putt. 30 feet uphill, falls right to left. And I misjudged the speed just a bit. I leave it a bit short. Third shot on this par 3. Shooting for par. Can I hit a par? 8 feet away. Wait for it. Wait for it. No. I was just going to pick it up because I thought it was closer than 2 foot, but it wasn't. So I putted in for a bogey. All us high handicapper golfers love the big stick, and I'm one of them. I'm trying to hit it really hard. There's water about a little pond in front of the green, about 260 out. And I towed it a little bit. My buddy I was golfing with, he said he's seen it ricochet, like bounce between 3 or 4 trees. It ended up just left off the fairway in the tree line. Trying to do an 80-yard pitch here and worried about them trees overhead. And, we always say trees are 90% air, right? Not so much. So it hit another tree. The branch knocks it down here, leaves it just a little shy. So this is where it all goes wrong. And yeah, you'll see. For double. Fucking triple bogey. Just when you thought it couldn't get any uglier than triple bogey, it does. Hole 7, I hit a great tee shot, chip it up on, 2-putt for par. The battery goes dead just after the tee shot, and I don't get it on camera. So this par 4, doglegs left hard at about 190. I'm hitting the dreaded 5-wood. I always slice it. It slices to the left. I kind of made it over about a 210. Under the branches. Really had to chip it low. Didn't quite make it there, as you can see. And thinking, let's just get it on the green, get it close, see what happens. Putting for par. So here you're going to see the technique, the finesse of a 16 handicap golfer. I chunked that drive hard, put it barely 100 yards underneath them trees. Didn't get quite past the ladies' tees. I have to chip out here. I was using like a 5-iron, trying to keep it under this pine tree, just get it back into play. I got it back into play excellent, left it nice in the fairway here, and getting ready for my approach shot. Another chunked shot. It didn't go the 160. It only went about 110, but that's how it goes when you're bad at golf. Trying to chip it up there, and at this point I'm like, you know what? The heck with it. I'm just using the putter. Yeah, you're reading it right. Fucking quad bogey. We end the front 12 over, or total strokes 48. We're on the back 9, hole 10 here at Fountains. And as a 16 handicapper golfer, I'm always trying to get to where I'm like 90, 91, 92, 93, maybe 94 scores. Because every once in a while I might be able to sneak into breaking 90. Having the front going 12 over, at this point I thought it was over. There's no way I'm breaking 90. So I just gave up on it and just started hitting and not thinking, and had a way better back 9 than front 9. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know if it was a glitch with the GoPro that just stopped recording on its own, or if maybe I hit the record button to stop recording. But that par 5 hole 10, I chipped it from a couple feet away to a couple feet away. It's like 6-8 feet, something like that, on the third shot, and then two putted for a par. And then as you see, hole 11 I parred. Hole 12 coming up here, really nice drive. I think it was like 260. Yep, there we go, 258. So what do they call this? Texas wedge, putting from the fairway? Parred the 10th, parred the 11th, parred the 12th, here on the 13th. So for sake of time, I normally cut this out, my pre-shot routine with my irons. Take 2 swings, wipe the club off, get back behind it, look at my line my club up, double check my line, set my stance, and make a swing. Works a lot of the time, not all of the time. And as you see, this is one of the times where it didn't work. I didn't get all of it. Maybe the rough was a little too thick. I didn't hit it hard enough, but I came up short either way. I saved myself with a really nice chip, put it within a couple feet of the hole. Slightly downhill, I just had to barely tap it, and it went in. It's the dreaded par 3. Can't tell you how many times I've gotten a 5 on a par 3. And so far, we're having a really good back nine. You know, pars after pars. Puts myself, I overshoot it. I have to putt back from almost 30 foot away. And a really good putt to get it close to par, but not close enough. Pick it up for bogey. After my first bogey on the back, I'm thinking, okay, I gotta have a good hit here, redeem myself, maybe even, hey, a birdie, get back to par on the back. And what do? Toe the shot out of bounds, penalty stroke. I'm already grabbing another ball, shooting or hitting shot 3 now off the tee. I pulled it a little right off the fairway, but it was a really good strike. 229 yards, 6 iron. 60 to the hole. I'm using my 56. Put it fairly close, but again, because of the penalty stroke, I'm already putting for bogey. For double bogey. Another par 3, 159 yards, slightly uphill, so of course it's playing a little longer than it seems, and didn't quite make it. It was slightly in front of it, and really awkward lie, very steep hill. The camera doesn't really do it justice from this angle, but put a pretty nice chip on it. I put it fairly close, so we're putting for par. Slight miss to the right, but within a couple inches, so I pick it up for bogey. This is my favorite hole on this course, the 17. It's a short par 4, and I'm always thinking, if I can hit it good, I can hit it straight, I might be able to drive the green. There's a fairway bunker on the left side, and then a big oak tree, and you can see it's guarding the left-hand side of the green. And I put a good hit on this. It's slightly uphill. I carry the fairway bunker, carry the oak tree barely to the right, and end up just short of the green. So the hole location is really close to the front of the green. I got to chip over a bunker up a hill to a really short hole location. So I got my 56-degree wedge. I'm hoping just to pop it up in the air and make it not roll very far. Chipped within a foot. I would normally pick it up, but I don't get to say this very often. Putting for bird. Teeing off at the 18, last hole of the day. Stepping up to hit the big stick, and I towed it. It just slightly off. What's nice about the new Callaway Rogues is they're very forgiving for bad hits, on toe hits or heel hits. They still kind of go straight. They just don't go as far. This drive was only like 220 or something like that. Have like 100 yards chip in using the 52, and put it right on the green. Putting for bird, and just slightly right. So pick it up for par. So I had a bad front 9 going 12 over, but I had a really good back 9 going only 3 over. That's excellent for me, ending up with a total of 15 over, but a total strokes of 85, breaking 90 for my 5th or 6th time. Thanks for watching Bad at Golf, and we'll see you on the next one.